Hello Taurus! Hello Taurus, how are you doing? This is your reading for July. No, this is your reading for August, actually, of 2024. I'd like to say a thank you to the people who watched and responded to the video for July of 2024 and all the feedback I had from that. That was absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you to the 20 people that have subscribed to the channel so far. This is a new project, and thank you to I think I've had over 800 views across all readings for the last month, which is absolutely amazing. This video is for Taurus. It's a Taurus reading for what's coming up for August 2024. Just to let you guys know, a bit of housekeeping. The website is still under construction. However, the link is in the description below. It will say an under construction page at the moment because it hasn't been launched. But I'm hoping by the time these readings go out, it should be launched very, very shortly after. I will put a video up on this channel when the website is up and running, and obviously I'll be offering private readings and video readings and things on there. We've also got a autumn-winter 2024 readings coming up at the end of August, hopefully, or towards the middle of August, which is going to be fun. Looking at what's coming up towards the end of the year, I'm going to be doing some work into 2025 coming up in a couple of months as well, and obviously each month breakdown by breakdown. If you feel that I've covered something that resonates you and you'd like me to go a bit deeper, let me know in the comment section below, because I might look at extending some of these readings to offer more insight if needs be. But this is just basically a general forecast of what's coming up. And as I said, I hope it will resonate with most of you. I know it won't resonate with every single person of the star sign Taurus because of different cusps and things. But this is why we'll be doing a vast array of different readings on this channel as we get up and going. It's just taking that a little bit longer than anticipated. But I think we're getting there. So, Taurus, how are you? I am Jared. This is Red Dragon Readings from the heart and soul of Wales, which is where I'm from. And what has Spirit got coming up for you this month? What's going to happen this month, Taurus? Let's have a quick look. Let's have a bit of insight into what's happening and what to expect. I am using the Angel Tarot deck, which is an absolutely beautiful set of cards. I love working with angel energies. But I'm also going to be using this Diane Cooper Dragon card deck as well, which is going to help bring some poignancy to the reading and really sort of emphasize some points that I feel will tie things up in the end as to the different strands and different threads going on here. So what have you got? Oh, you have the Lovers card. Oh, fantastic. You've got the Lovers card with the Queen of Water. Right, this is very, very interesting. Now, the Lovers card is, yes, you've guessed it, it's about physical romantic relationships. But it's about your relationships and personal relationships in general, okay? So what it's basically saying is be aware of your loved ones and those that you hold close to this month, because there's a lot of themes around that. And the fact that this is coming up with the Queen of Water, it's showing that these can develop. So a lot of, if some of you have been having relationship issues, for example, then expect some breakthroughs, expect some good things to happen surrounding your personal relationships, okay? And for those of you who are not in a relationship, then this is definitely a time where you might start to see new love coming into your life, new people coming into your life, and new things as far as relationships concerned going into your life. This is all about new energy coming in as far as love and relationships is concerned, right? So if you're in an existing relationship, it could be that the relationship goes to the next level, and that you are accomplishing something with your partner that you maybe been holding off for a while, or for some of you it could be the fact you end up moving in together, Or it could be, as again, new person into your life, new relationship starting, a new relationship blossoming. It could be that the fact if there's been sort of issues between you and your partner, or things that have been going on that have been niggling at the pair of you, that this is now a good time to air those grievances and put those things to bed so that the relationship can grow and flourish. Love, relationships, and connection and companionship is very much at the centre of your reading today, Taurus, which is absolutely wonderful because who doesn't know a bit of love in the air, eh? And a bit of love is what we all need, all right? A bit of love and support. But you've also got justice and life experience, right? Coming in with the Ten of Earth. This is all to do with family. So I feel this is kind of showing like the end or the end point of a very long road, right? A road perhaps where you have had to put a lot of work into a relationship, where things are starting to pay off. Now it doesn't, though I might sort of slightly contradict myself here, but just sort of to give a bit of clarity, it doesn't always have to be a romantic relationship, right? It can be a relationship with a friend, a family member, someone you find close around you, Taurus, right? That's the main thing. It's your close personal relationships, right? And this is a time where perhaps if you've had a dispute between you and someone close to you, where you actually get the opportunity now to perhaps have a sit down, have a talk about what's been affecting you, really get that time to sort of like come up with a solution and talk about the problems that maybe you've been having. If there's a problematic relationship around you, right, where you can actually sort of um, really sort of start to sort of take apart the old and the things that have been drawing you down and really sort of like offload some of the more heavier stuff so you can actually move forward. But it's also vindication as well. So for those of you who maybe have had a relationship breakdown in the past and are maybe going through a tough time with that and maybe have been mistreated by a former partner, this is also saying that, a good outcome is going to happen here. A good outcome, a favourable outcome for you, Taurus, right? There's justice. You're getting just deserves. So whatever you've put into your relationships this month, if you've put a lot of good work into your relationships, if you put a lot of thought into your relationships, if you put a lot of energy into your relationships, then you're going to start to receive the fruits of that labour, right? But it's also there's going to be understanding here, so you understand why certain things may have happened. What have you gained from those experiences, even if those experiences were bad? Even if these were negative experiences that have maybe made you feel depressed, anxious, or drawn just generally down over the past couple of months, you're going to start to see like why certain things happened, perhaps why a certain person wasn't good for you, and what you were doing that was contributing to this difficult situation manifesting, and what signs you can now look out for so you can make sure it doesn't happen again. So this is also about a renewal of a relationship with yourself when it comes to who you let into your life, who you allow into your life, and what you actually take on board from that person's points of view, opinions, advice, or even that person's behaviour, be it positive or negative. So there's definitely a trend here of positivity coming out of negativity, or positivity coming out, moving beyond the negative then. So moving from the negative into the positive, renewal, right? Renewal as far as relationships with family, friends, and especially for those of you that are, married or, going through a relationship basically, okay? This is basically then, this is like looking to the next level, the broader aspect, a happy family life. Because these things have been resolved, it might allow certain other people to step forward. It might allow certain things to happen that were perhaps being stopped before. Perhaps you've come to a realization of what you want from a partner and what you're looking for in a partner and what doesn't work for you when it comes to you and a significant other. And because you've come to that realization now, the doors are open and you realize that perhaps it's the right person you're looking for and not just a person. That is a big mistake that people make on times, is they feel, because a lot of people see other people around them that's coupled up or whatever, perhaps they're on their own, they feel lonely. You feel like, what's wrong with me? Why can't I have that? And sometimes it's nothing to do with the fact of what you've done, the person who you are. It's just down to the timing. Perhaps there's other aspects in your life that have had to take priority, Taurus, over the last couple of months or the last couple of years or whatever, and now is the time for the love aspect, the companionship aspect of your life to start to come into fruition. Also, self-love is quite a big theme and aspect this month. If you can't bring in that self-love, if you can't reconcile certain things that have happened in your past, if you can't sort of let go of negative traits, things like guilt, things like entitlement, that sort of thing, then that could be blocking these relationships from happening. So it's lifting of these blocks that's sort of being shown here as coming up, as being given you the opportunity. So what you've put into it, what you've experienced from it, is now going to give you the tools that you need to make things better as they move forward. Okay, so this can be for some of you the actual manifestation. For those of you where that doesn't happen, it could be the fact that you are now getting the tools for that to come in the future, for that to open up maybe 3 or 4 months down the line, right? So I hope you can understand that, where it's about the energy of love. And love always starts in here. It always starts with you. It always starts about how you feel about yourself, how you behave towards others, how you treat others, how others have treated you, and how you've dealt with that experience. Have you been negative towards other people because people have been negative towards you? And do you reconcile that? Are you feeling that you need to sort of apologize to someone, perhaps? That's another way in which this can manifest. So look into the ways in which love, companionship, friendship, and family are manifesting this month, and look at the opportunities for personal growth of how to move forward. Look at the opportunities for connection, to bring in the people around you that have commonalities, that have that sort of same interests and things for life that you do. And you're going to find there's a lot of positive outcome to be found there. There's a lot of positivity to be harnessed here. But sometimes that might mean confronting certain truths. That might mean confronting certain things of the past. And that might, once you start to realise that, you might find that things start speeding up, because you're starting to let go of maybe fears, anxieties, doubts, that sort of thing. But also, if you're holding on to any sort of negativity or ill will, this is a good time to shed that negativity or ill will, because that fear, anger, loss, the sort of more negative emotions will block those higher vibrations from coming in. So it's a good time for you to work on yourself, to bring in that love. The angels are coming around you and they're going to be offering you love as well, because now is a good time for you to take on, to turn the corner, to bring in healing energies. Anything where love actually helps, is allowed to do its work, is going to be reflected in the events that you experience this month, Taurus. But also, I don't know what a sudden event is, because this is all sort of lining up together, right? And I can kind of see where this fits together, but we've got this kind of sudden event coming up here. So I want to kind of find out what that is, and what that, how that kind of factors into the dynamics. So I'm just going to draw a couple extra cards. What is this sudden event, please, Spirit, for Taurus? Can we get a bit more clarification on that, please? Because I feel that is something that we need to really clarify a little bit more. Okay, thank you. Okay, so right, sudden event, and we've got the awakening card. So this is things that are going to sort of draw up feelings of self-worth, feelings of self-love, self-confidence, self-esteem. So where it's events that are going to push you into that best place where you are open to receive the benefits of the love energy that's coming in around you, the lover's energy is coming around you. So so this is all about like facing the difficulties in life, but also needing to take a pause for reflection. Don't jump into things. You know, it's like the song says, you can't hurry love. Love doesn't come easy. It's a bit of give and take. So perhaps also be mindful of where perhaps you've been putting yourself down, where perhaps you've been putting others down. Why is that manifesting in the way it is? Okay? Because having those internal conversations, or having those conversations with a friend, a family member, a colleague or confidant, someone that you trust, will help you unlock those doors. And I feel like this is a time where spirit are really going to be coming around you, right? And they're going to be giving you this theme of love, because you are going through that kind of point on the cycle now where we're having to deal with things from the loving point of view, right? Maybe breaking down old traditions, old way of doing things that didn't work, but having to sort of look at certain life aspects, maybe disagreements, certain opinions, certain traits, certain negative traits and behaviours, and look at what's the loving way of dealing with these? What's the way in which I can deal with this where everyone involved prospers and benefits, and not just the one person? And they say, look, this might feel, this might be a bit of an eye-opener. This might feel, sometimes you might feel, even if a relationship's progressing to the next level, like I've given you an example of a couple moving in together, that's a big step, and you're going to have lots of worries about that, right? So it's about sort of bringing those worries to the surface so that you can actually nip things in the bud now before they become a problem and become. So this is where opening up to love energies is the main theme here for you, Taurus, this month. And embracing your own self-worth, embracing self-love, and embracing those around you who operate on a level of kindness, love, compassion and joy. We don't need any nasties around us or any parasites around us this month, because this is a loving month, Taurus. And so any of those people, they can get shot, alright? And, I don't mean that in a nasty way, but, I feel you've done a lot of the hard work and you don't want people coming into your life who are going to drag you down. This is why this is happening, so you can really sort of come to terms with things that have happened in the past and things that are things that are happening now, and differentiate between the two. Draw a line under the past and then embrace what's to come in the future. Now, I'm not going to draw all of these dragon cards because there's about 20 of them here and that's kind of like half the pack, but we are going to draw these two. And you've got the air dragon. Help you rise above earthly matters. Communicate healthily. Bring inspiration and hope. See life from a higher perspective. This is the thing. This is what it's asking you to do, is when you've got these new relationships coming in, when you've got this love energy coming in, if you're doing this sort of hard work on rectifying the past, bringing the justice in, this is where looking at the bigger picture is going to help you, right? A lot of people get anxious because something, they spend a lot of time with their partners, and then sort of like the partner after work, and you're used to texting that partner every so bloody often, and then that partner's not responding. You're like, oh my god, that's it, the relationship's over, he doesn't care about me, it's done, panic brain sets in. No, stop. Bring it back down to logical. What's the situation on the ground? What's happening there? What part of your mind, your body, your spirit is reflecting that? Is that something that's happening now? Or is that because of what's happened in the past? And that's what they're basically saying to you here. Communication is key. And I'm not talking over a frigging phone. I'm talking about face to face, one person to another, heart to heart. That's what's going to change things, is bringing in that communication. And you've got the dark blue galactic dragon, which is all about, again, this awakening, bringing in higher wisdom. breaking old habits, breaking old ways of doing things, and allowing yourself to be guided to much more healthier ways of having that companionship, having those friendships. So you probably will also see that some friendships that maybe don't do you any good will sort of start to fall by the wayside this month. And you're going to find yourself free of certain people who have certain traits. And that's a good thing. And even though that might be a little bit daunting and maybe a bit of a struggle, because you might like these people, you know, they might be good friends, but you know, this is a time really where you need to step into your own light, your own wisdom, and you need to do so with love. Thank you very much, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonates with you, and I hope that if there's anything you want me to do to go in a bit deeper, then let me know in the comment section below. And I hope that you know, this is resonating with you. Again, the website won't be long before it's up, jaredroberts.co.uk, and please like the video if you found it interesting, and subscribe to the channel to get more content very, very soon. Take care.